One of the things again that's so obvious and apparent with you, which is kind of a thread that kind of weaves between many of my guests, specifically comedians for some reason, because comedians, they at some point you see this decision they've made to like leave the city, leave like their job in finance and pursue this thing that has no apparent chance of making them any money at all. But they just follow this like passionate obsession. They spend a year going up and down the country working for nothing because they're obsessed with comedy for whatever reason. And a lot of young people, when they think about being a DJ or an entrepreneur or whatever, they think to themselves, okay, I want the admiration of standing there and all these people clapping for me and the money.
Yeah.
But you were so clearly led by this like unbelievably obsessive passion, which seems actually to be, if I was to say 95% of my guests followed one path, it would definitely be they didn't really care about the outcome. They cared about like the passion and the pursuit of the passion.
Yeah.
That's so clear with you, right?
I mean, in the beginning, it was definitely a hustle. Like I love music and it saved me from, you know, even in high school, I moved from different high school to high school and I didn't have a friend group. So I kind of was like leaning towards, I want to play music, but I couldn't, my parents didn't even buy me a guitar. Like I didn't even know how to play. I was like, well, how am I going to learn a guitar? Or no, how am I going to learn piano? But I was like DJing. That's like the future of music. Like it was like turntablism was really big. I remember being in like 16, being like, I'm gonna buy record players. That's what I'm gonna buy. That's what I'm gonna do as like a creative person. This is like a futuristic way to do things. So I leaned into that, started learning what a DJ was. But in the beginning, I had to do the groundwork to know what it is I'm gonna play, like what it is that the music comes from. Where was this music at? Where do I buy the records? What do the crowds react to? Et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, this formative years I spent time grinding, but then eventually I was like, okay, how do I make money out of this? And yes, I want to play for a crowd. And yes, I want adoration. Yes, I want to meet girls. Of course, that happens later and that's another drive. But in the beginning, I didn't really expect to have a job out of it, you know?